I am morakdais, and welcome to more Sega Classics. Let's see, nope, that's the wrong one. So, I have to set things up. Have someone who's probably coming on in a second. Let me do this, and then we should be all good. Cats, stop being crazy. Cats, stop being crazy. I'm gonna put voice on. What are you cats doing? Yeah, nobody's on yet. I'll wait for them to message me. Can you cats stop being hype? Come on. Thank you. There we go. Watch, will just be porn noises in the background. So, yeah. E3. Laharl. Scarlet. Both of you. Hey. Skitty's cat. Skitty's cat, you're being a brat. Leave her alone. Alright, well anyway. So E3, this thing that just happened. I have to say, Sony kind of knocked it out of the park. I mean, my thing is I'm gonna go on about this for a minute. So, the biggest thing is that watching all the Xbox recap games, there's really nothing exciting. It's all another wave of the same shit they've done over and over again. Like, it just, Halo, I called Halo and I called Gears of War because I knew after that dude had his crazy thing. How's it going? I don't know if you have a mic. If you don't, that's okay. As long as you don't say any crazy racist stuff or go on rants about aliens or something. But, Microsoft launching all the same titles, pretty much. Sony pretty much knocked it out. Although, like, cutting back and forth between the main stage and stuff was weird. I don't get that nonsense. Like, making people walk from one arena to the other, that was kinda janky. Hold on. He can probably hear me, but I can't hear him. How's it going? So, yep, let's go ahead and do it. It is classic. That's some... It was good. You watch E3? Yeah, I mean, I just watched the Sony one. I mean, all the other stuff I watched the catch up because I don't want to sit through Ubisoft and all that. Usually, the last few Ubisofts have been like cringy, so I usually tend to avoid them. No, no, it's cool. It's fine. Yeah, because it should be... Ignore my cats in the background, they're going crazy. But yeah, I have to say, the Sony games, like, I actually, like, I'm not a big Kojima fan game, except for, like, older ones, like Police Knots and, oh god, I can never, Snatcher. But never a big fan of the Metal Gear, but Death Stranding actually looks interesting with, like, the weird kind of survival climbing stuff going on. It was... Yeah. I don't need a pizza. Yeah. Nope. Hey, a buck. Money. Huh? Oh. Come on. No, get out. How do you get out of this menu? Well, that works. There we go. Alright. I'm actually super hyped for Death Stranding. And I mean, I know a lot of people who, like, Neo 2 is probably exciting for them, although it's only, like, just a picture trailer. Like, not even gameplay. I think it's all this garbage early access culture. Like, I think it's trash. Like, I don't know if you watched the Devolver Digital. No, damn it, wrong button. I have to get used to the buttons too. Damn. There we go. But Devolver Digital last year had a big joke about damn it, little girl. Doing, you know, games, you can pay full price for games just by, you know, when a developer thinks of the game. That's all it takes. and then you can pay full price before the game, before it even is conceptualized. Like, I mean, this early access stuff is just so ridiculous. I mean, there are games on Steam that are not even remotely close to finished. Like, you know, the major game-breaking flaws and stuff. And it's like, why would you want that? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Well, my thing is, too, is there's also this obnoxious idea. I know. Yep. Yeah. Usually just respawn where you die. Oh, shit. Yeah, and a mailbox is gonna kill me again. Okay. Yeah. But the other thing, too, that actually has been kind of pissing me off is, you know, I plan to do Jurassic World Evolution. And the annoying thing is a lot of games, which this is a trend that I've disliked for quite a while, is the 2 days before a game comes out, they'll go ahead and let a bunch of random Twitch people or YouTube people get early copies of the game. Like, I've gotten early copies of the game, but I was like explicitly not allowed to stream them or do anything like that. So, like, I get that, but like, oh, come on. Stupid hamster dog thing. It really just drives me nuts when, this morning my Twitter feed has like 30 plus people who are like, oh, playing it now, come see it now, come see it now. And it's like, I don't know, I think it's like, I used to have a big deal about not playing games within a certain time of the release to, like, it's one thing if you just like show it off a little, but it's another thing if you play all the way through it. So I was very opposed to that. Yeah. But, and I used to be super opposed to it, but I kind of changed my mind about it because everybody's going to do it anyway. But this whole thing, like, I've legitimately had people say, like, oh, well, I was going to buy this game, but now I don't need to because, I can just watch it here. And, I don't know, I think we're heading back. Yeah. Yeah. I think if we go down towards the street, we'll probably make it. The bees are probably going to kill you. Alright, well, I'll try to walk away, and then you should spawn. Near me? Nope. Ah! Well. Oh, it's fine. Oh, shit. Oh. I was like... Well, I didn't know if it was the... I didn't know if it was the dentist or one of the mailboxes. I was like, uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah, I'm just exploring all the way down here. Ah! Baldy bread. Yep. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's weird because Sega's doing it. What is it? There's a game that's essentially getting like a reboot. That's Sega. Oh no, it's not a reboot. It's they're doing a game based on the remake of Fist of the North Star, which looks outstanding. Who are they crossing over with? Oh, I mean, they're all shonen, so it's not really surprising. Yeah. I mean, my thing is, like, as far as animes go, like, I liked Dragon Ball Z when I was younger, but I haven't been, like, the biggest fan. Like, I know people that are, like, super obsessed. My wife loves Naruto, but Naruto, to me, is quite boring. And One Piece, me and my wife both cringe at, but I know people that are obsessed with it to no end. Yeah. There's some cake. Well, that was quick. Oh, grab the cake. Yeah, I mean, they even had like a classic game that I've always loved from Sega, which was Fatal Labyrinth, is totally random roguelike RPG, which is, you know, it's one of those things that, ugh, that lady, that's exceedingly rare at the time. And even this is like very roguelike, because I've gotten in games where you just like, there's no way you're gonna find what you need. No, no. Just run diagonally. You know, actually, it's such a shame that they... No, get off me, devil. Oh shit, and Boogeyman. Yeah. There's two Boogeymen. Because you have one and I have the other. But, they actually had a game that I loved when I was a kid, which was actually the Toe Jam and Earl Tomato game on the Sega Menacer. Yeah. So you're shooting like carrot men and stuff. It was great. What? Yeah. I think we have to be like side by side. I think. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I knew that's what it did. That's fine. Health split is fine. Should probably open some random presents and see. Yeah, I got some food. Yeah, just do one more. You got health. Well, that was a surprise. Ugh. Confused and bees is a bad mix. So in weirdness too, they have the people who did Bloodborne and Dark Souls and stuff. Like their VR game that they announced is so weird and off the cuff. Like it's odd because like From Software did this whole thing where they kind of like screwed Sony over about Demon Souls, then came out with Dark Souls, and then eventually kind of made amends with Bloodborne. And it's weird that From Software was like a nobody company before Demon Souls. And then now they're just like, yeah, we're gonna do a VR title, like AAA VR title. It's like so... It's weird to see that, like, over the past, like, what, 10 years, 12 years, something like that, they've gone from, like, a little company who made a game to now they're coming out with, like, VR and coming out with AAA titles. Like, it's really weird. Yeah. I mean, my thing is Farpoint was excellent as far as first-person shooters go, and it looks like they're coming out with a whole bunch of new ones later this year, which is, like, good, because, you know, I need to play more VR titles, but it's, like, a shame that they're kind of missing out on things like Subnautica and other games that are, like, VR-compatible on PC and stuff. And I think, like, a few games like that, like, kind of like your Minecraft, like, exploring, crafting kind of games, I think really do well on it. But, like, a lot of these seem to just be, like, animated movies. Like, I had no interest in, like, Moss or other games that came out for it, because it's like, I don't want to play a movie, I want to, like, play a game. Like, Dino Frontier was interesting, but it was really more like a big tech demo, and it had so many bugs that it almost wasn't worth playing. But yeah, that's fine. No, once you're dead is dead. Yeah, you can give a life. I thought you only had one life. There we go. However long it lasts. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, this is all new. No secrets. Yeah. They're good for Boogeyman. Yeah, mole, dentist, boogeyman, pretty much anyone that chases you. Whoa. Yeah, there's nothing up here. It's a big waste of time. Well, hopefully one of them is a present reveal, and then you'd be alright. $5. Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous here. Oh shit. Oh yeah, it was super iconic. Oh. Well, it's really funny because I watch someone who always complains about Genesis music, but it's really funny because his emulator isn't playing music right because like I remember songs. Shit. Ugh. And his makes this weird like farting sound instead of like the bass sounds that you normally hear in Sega Genesis games. So no. Hold on. Alright. Alright, where's the elevator? Down there. Okay. Unfortunately. Oh. Oh, great. Down here. There it is. Oh shit, mole. No. So I was trying to use some in case one of them might heal or something. Or do the level... Nothing. Ah! Root beer. Nice. Where? I'll try to lure him. No. Yeah, we could probably go down. Well. Maybe he'll take our rotten food. So wait, is there a ship piece on this level? No. Come on. Yeah. Whoa. Hopefully not. This is where all the maps are like little tiny pathways, sand. I know one of the pieces. Oh, here, I'll let you grab that. You can grab the pie. Later, you have to use high tops or spring shoes to get over to the island. There's the dentist. Yeah, let's, Nah, I think it's just trash. You probably just grab the pizza and... Well, they always do stuff like they'll leave like a phone or a mailbox, like something nasty right at the edge, or they'll have one where you have to like walk way ass out to like get to the next island, and they'll put bees like halfway through. Like, I mean, it's weird too because it is essentially random, but the pieces, they like every once in a while you get that long thin platform with like a dentist or bees or something that's just too frustrating. It's not a piece. Yeah, there's... Yeah. Funny part is you can kill them with tomatoes, but it's almost like killing an enemy that can't actually hurt you. It's just weird and pointless. Yep, nope. Alright, so... Yeah. There we go. Walk off your hearts. I still don't know what's with this. Oh, tornado! Oh god. No, no, no. I still don't know what's with this collection and the random, like, music stalls. Yeah. And bees. Anything up here? Nope. Oh. It was. And I found the elevator. So I think you just have to walk straight up. Yeah. Come on. Nope. Ah. Something like that. Oh. Bacon and eggs. Oh. Well, there it goes. Just past the kids, of course. Yeah. Just swim it. It's not worth it. Should be right around here. Yeah. Ah! They have the whole thing, like, the trophy for the secret island in this, which is like, I don't know, it seems like nonsensical. Yeah. Because normally you'll fall, but you won't actually hit land when you try to go down there. Do it. Alright. Yeah. I don't know why it's not opening, though. Yeah. I tried that, it just wasn't opening. Oh. What the heck? Oh, come on. Uh-oh. trying to, like, get out of the menu. Well, there's some food, at least. At least got another Icarus wing, so... should be alright. That was totally my bad. Do I have... ugh, no. Yeah. No. Ah, bees. Yeah. I was trying to see, because there's nothing at the end of the road. What? That was weird. The bees are gonna hit me. I was like, I'm gonna make this by like half a second. Just go to the next level and then I'll... if I need to, I'll take... it's easier to do it that way than deal with bees. That classic, like, early 90s. Hopefully. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, sharks. Oh, shit. Ugh. Won't even let me get out of the water. I get like a few seconds on land and then they hit me. Ugh. That's such a BS prize. You get one strut all the way up here. Ugh. So many tornadoes. Oh. Yeah, just go. Because you got bees and everything. No. Yeah. Come on, get out of this menu. Oh, bees. Ah, bees. The bees are like all over him. Wait a minute, hold on. No, I figured they wouldn't work for you. At least, no. Well, you can express yourself to the elevator. I was worried that was gonna happen. Still haven't found the elevator here. Oh. He's gonna drop me in on a shark. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, nope. Yeah. Yeah, I used to go to probably like 2 or 3 of my friends' house and play this all the time. So I'm guessing it's probably all the way over to the right. Yeah. Ah, telephone, but... Yep. Let's see. Do I have any Icarus rings or anything? I have bonus high tops, but they won't help you on sand. Super high tops. No, I do have Icarus wings. Let's just fly over there. Nah. Yeah, that's a good point. If you can hit him. We have bees behind you. Nope, damn it. I tried to fire. Ugh. I was kind of hoping one of the presents would be birthday cake, but... Alright, where is this? Okay, it's to the left. Huh. Oh, oh. It's built that way. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, uh-oh. Oh, good thing you're down there, because I accidentally summoned Tomato Rain. Hold on, I need to see where this is. Okay, good, just right down here. Yeah, I have a togetherness, but that's not gonna help. Yeah, there we go. Got rid of my rain cloud. No more rain cloud.
Whoa.
Oh. I didn't even realize I was in the sand. Well, if you have other floaties, that'll be... Well, actually, they're sharks, so... Floaties are worthless if they're sharks. I am right by the elevator. Oh, you have an extra inner tube, at least. Alright.
Wake up. 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 Wake up!
Number what? The second one's terrible. It's not even worth it. I mean, it's a terrible platformer. And it's not even, like, a good, like, bad platformer. It's just... Oh, come on, wake up.
Wake up.
It's just... It's painful.
Wake up. Wake up.
Because, like, it makes it even worse that it's Toe Jam and Earl, but the franchise is, like, completely ruined. Like, when you play it. There we go. Yeah, I just think like the team that probably made Toe Jam and Earl was probably busy on like Sega CD titles and stuff like that. Like I know a lot of their resources went into like the music video games and stuff like that for Sega CD.
Money.
Ugh. Double moles. There, I'm grabbing that buck. In case I need a mail order. Ah! Damn it, Santa. Why? Stop sneaking. Oh god. Oh, I got so lucky. No. Oh. Whew. Whew. Yeah, I'll just take the cereal. I'm down. I flew straight down. Save togetherness for when we're like on separate levels or something. Because togetherness just makes me, yeah. Yeah, I was already over there. Fish bones. Yeah, whatever this is. Yeah, I picked the purple one. There you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna use mine because he's like right on my stuff right here. Actually, no, because it won't work on sand. Oh! Alright, where are we? All the way across the map. There. Just keep... I'll wait until you keep walking. That... No, I didn't know. Take my last present. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's see, what's left? Yeah, down there and then up there. Okay, jeez. Push it, mole. There you go, and the elevator's down at the bottom. Hey, one of those. Oh. What? I don't know what just happened. Yeah, because I don't think the next ship piece is until like floor 13 or 14. I know they start getting like farther and farther apart. Get some sheets with that on it. Dude, they have a border for this game that's the solo cup swoosh. Like, yeah, I was like, really? Like, I chose the Streets of Rage one, but like, they have like the typical like 80s like 2D Matrix, and then some other stuff. It's like weird, because I always look at all the settings because I wanted to know exactly what would happen. Like, what do they give you that's that great? You have another doorway. That's a good point. Well, the weird thing too is if you think about it, Sega was and still is a Chicken Army. Is a Japanese developer, and it's really weird to have a game that comes out from a Japanese developer that is very like American culture, which is very strange, especially like at the time that this was released, it felt very weird, because most video games were like, you know, mostly very Asian video games. So like this one hit like that perfect 80s 90s culture and pulled it off without being like really bad or cliche. I believe. It's like infinite meat wad. Nice. Man, there are a lot of chickens here. Yeah, like they were like just off screen. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't like fantastic. I mean, it sucks because right now it's just kind of filler content, and with E3, like 98% of the people are watching E3 recaps, and like I don't know, like dumbass people who are already doing like reacts, which nice, pop chicken. Like people reacting to E3 announcements where they're basically like, wow, it's a game. It's like, well, you could like play a game and talk about it. Like it's not a big deal. But all these people are like, I don't know. That whole like YouTube like stream style where it's just like, we're just gonna like show our face and talk about a game for like a half an hour even though like we don't know anything about it. Like we're gonna recap the same shit you already heard the people going on and on about. And like truthfully, like I have a friend, like I personally don't like Halo. I didn't really like any of them. But like I have a friend who's like really hardcore into them, and like after the debacle of the Master Chief Collection, she was like, yeah, I'm not. She's like, I'm pretty much done with that. But yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, even the last Halo had like middling numbers. It really wasn't, it didn't even sell well. Like Xbox as a platform is dying right now because they're not doing anything interesting. They're just doing the same thing over and over again and hoping it's gonna work. Like, it's literally the definition of insanity. Like, first off, how many Gears of War's fans can you think of that would want a tactics game? Like, when I heard that announcement, I was just like, I figure they're going to have, like, you know, a Gears of War game. It was predictable. After that guy who was one of the developers of Gears of War had his whole, like, little flip out thing, where he literally, like, he's like, Gears of War is in production, and he literally pulled up, like, a drawing of concept art, and he's like, see, we're in production, and it was just like, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. You know, they had to pump one out. Yeah. I mean, you could just write it down or record it on your phone and then, like, go over it later. Like, it's not a big deal. You know? And No, that's fine. Well, it's like the whole Tim Schafer thing with his when they were, what was it? It wasn't Alice. It was some other game that Tim Schafer was doing. I think it was the, oh god, I can't remember what game it was, but he pretty much just came in like halfway through development and was just like, yeah, we've got to change this now. Like we've like, I've decided that we're gonna take it in a different direction, and people are like, are you insane? Like, we've been working on this game for like a year and a half, and now you want to like completely recreate the game? But when I saw your level go up, I was like, oh, maybe. But I don't know. I really liked. Someone had a great commentary that I still like kind of giggle when I think about it. Is the he was reviewing all the Microsoft games, and he was like Forza. Forza is that game that, you know, they keep releasing, and there's supposedly millions of players. He's like, but I know nobody that plays Forza. He's like, I've never had anybody be like, hey man, do you want to play some Forza? He's like, who are these like millions of people that play Forza? Like,
Money.
well, it's not only that, it's like Sony doesn't make it like main stage. It's not like Gran Turismo gets like, you know, a little flash, little flare, but it's not like the showpiece. Like, the problem is that Microsoft always makes Forza like the showpiece. It's like, look at how beautiful this game is and all this stuff. It's like, look, and it's like Sony's idea of racing games is coming out with like a budget buy Wipeout game, which is fine. Like, I like Wipeout. If it's like, you know, $20 or $14.99 or even $29.99, I can see buying the game, like, just to dick around with it for a little while. Like, I'm not gonna pay like $70 or $60 for a racing game. Like, especially not one like Forza that's like 90% download content. Like, it's not worth it. Just peace out. But Uh, Like, that's my thing too. Is like my problem is they do have 343 Studios, which does make really good games. But the problem is that they just say like, we want you to pump out another Halo game. Like, why not give them a chance to shine? Like, for a long time, Sony had, you know, your Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper, and like all the kind of Sony quote-unquote all-star kind of games, and that's fine. They did well, but they weren't like, no, you have to come out with another one. You know, Insomniac moved on to, you know, Spider-Man and other games, and, you know, Naughty Dog obviously moved on to Last of Us. And it had to happen sooner or later. But like, if they let 343 actually get to, you know, make their own game, they'd probably make a better game than rehashing, you know, Halo over and over and over again. Like, you think as a developer, like, if you worked for a development company and you took somebody else's franchise and you made a game and it was good, like, you'd feel proud that you did better, or you did like too standard, than you know, doing it again and again and again. You'd think like, okay, well, yeah, we did that. We proved that we could make a good one. So like, yeah, now that we've proved it, let us make our own game. Let us do something original. Like, yeah. What? There we go. Forgot you have to press start instead of... Yeah. You did the same thing I did. I'm so used to pressing A or B to like pick characters in the games, and they have you actually press the start button, even though in other games you can press like A and it'll just take you into the game. It's all right. The only thing to do is there's a boss with a kangaroo. Don't beat up the kangaroo. Oop. Oh, that's right. I'm using the wrong button. I forgot A is a special. And be careful because you can't hit each other. And unlike the other ones, specials take health. But I think you get one shot, and then after that, because you have that meter in the middle. But that meter in the middle, I think, will get you one free special, and then after that. It happens. We always used to do, me and my cousin, since we're both like hyper aggressive, we used to do like one person takes the first half or the top half of the screen and the other person takes the bottom half or like back half. Get out of here. That dude just like spun around. He kept spinning around me. Should be health in here. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's the reason why you need to kind of avoid each other. Yeah, you, instead of weapons, you get like laser hands. What's really funny is I actually played a PlayStation 1 game that was trying to be this game, like, really hard. Grab that knife. And, it was the most generic piece of trash. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me do this real fast. I need to do this. There we go. Because the music is like in this is super loud. Something about PlayStation Now releasing something. Whoa, shit. I honestly thought, I kind of hoped that the Xbox arcade idea would actually like carry on, where you could, you know, essentially just play like arcade games with people. Like companies could release them for a few bucks, just to get people playing multiplayer with them. But you know, it's one of those things where it's hard to get developer support and stuff like that, and I get it. And stability, but like it really was stupid that all those games that you got on, you know, PS3 digitally and otherwise, that, you know, you should be able to play them pretty much right away on the next console, you know, because like when they released the PS5, if all my digital PS4 games are just like lost to time like that, or I have to like keep my PS4 just so I can replay some of them. Yeah. I hate this part. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, he's really not that great. There's two characters you can unlock in this. And Rue is really good. But the like, I forget the other guy that you can unlock, but they're not particularly good. I don't particularly like the kid Skate either. He's kind of trash. I mean, it's really, like, it's not that hard. Like, if you remade these, like, a lot of these games, like, even Golden Axe, yeah, you can't get close to me, because when you get hit, it takes your health. But, I don't see why it's that hard. Like, they made the Golden Axe Beastmaster or whatever, and that was just, or Beast Riders, and it was terrible. But, I mean, it's not that hard to make just like a simple beat-em-up game. Really, with that tip, the best thing to do is buy a PS3 and go on the network and just, they have all the Neo Geo games on there. But that's really the best you're gonna get. Ugh. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Neo Geos are battery systems, so you probably could buy one, but you could never like save a game or do anything because the battery's dead on them. Yeah, I mean, you can emulate them easy enough. Depending on what you want. Like, you can get them on MAME, or you could get them on, like, Neo Geo emulators. You know, the funny thing is that for a long time, I was like, you know what, I should, like, buy retro consoles and all this. Like, I worked at GameStop, and I was like, you know, sorry. Like, I should, you know, do this. And then I realized how, like, really stupidly expensive it is, and, like, there's quality issues and things like that, that it's just, like, emulating was such, like, a better choice for me. And then, granted, it's not, like, the right choice, you know, legally, but I don't know, like, there really should be a point where it is, where you just say, like, okay, well, we've had this game, you know, this game is, you know, 20 years old, you know, now it's, like, essentially free of license. Ugh, kicked me out of the session. Yeah. Well, they did all the, like, the Skylanders stuff, and it's funny because, oh, you bastard. The Skylanders stuff was loved by a lot of people, but it really wasn't loved by quote-unquote Spyro fans. Which is just, I mean, that's, to me, that's kind of like the douchey answer. Like, saying like, oh, I really love this franchise, but they did something different with it, which I mean, I loved Skylanders. I thought they were great, except for the fact that you had to buy all of them. But it was still entertaining and played like a Spyro game, so I don't see why people were so butthurt. But, you know. Well, it's weird, too, because I watched someone on Twitter who was like, I hate Skylanders, it's just a ripoff, they make you buy all these toys. And then, like, literally, like, 6 months later, he's like, oh, man, these amiibos are, like, the best things. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, most amiibos don't even come with a game. Like, what are you, stupid? Like... I love this as like a callback to the original Streets of Rage. Well, surprise, I had a grenade on me. I really wish I could get like functional netplay working for MAME, because there is a brawler. That's... I hate this guy. That is, that's like super 90s, like WTF. That I played a little while ago, and it's one of those games, like, I just wish I could play it with somebody else. Also, no, that's the fighting game. Also, hi MBJK, welcome to the stream. But, sorry, what? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It was generic. I've never heard of it before. But it was literally like this weird hip-hop theme, and you fought on like bikes and roller skates and stuff, but like there are parts where you're always moving forward. And then you get in a mech suit. It's just, it was all over the place, but it was great. I never heard of the arcade game before I played that, so. I think Pit Fighters has issues that a lot of mocap games have, which is the Back to the Future problem, where games use people's likenesses, and there's an issue that you could get sued for using someone's likeness, or they could, you know, ask for money for it, because the Pit Fighters had, yeah, it had someone who was, like, remotely famous in it, yeah. Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Here we go. Yeah. No, I don't want to hit Rue. So, if you beat this fight, killing the clown but not Rue, you unlock him as a character. Which is pretty cool. The clown is a pain in the ass, though. Damn it, get back here. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, Rue is the best. You can wreck this game single player with Rue. Let's do this. Let's... Because I really want to play it. No. Because you'd have to go back through the game and get to that point. This one's a good one. Although, are we gonna have to fight over who plays as the Panther? No, I'm just kidding. The Panther dude is awesome, though. Yeah, Golden Axe 3 is the best. I love Golden Axe 1 and 2. Like, 2 really is just a remake of 1, really. But Golden Axe 3 is, like, drastically different. Yeah, I'm playing as Panther, man. There's no dwarf. Yeah, they replaced the dwarf with a barbarian. Because the dwarf is now like the sage of the games. Oh, shit. Hold on. That didn't happen. Rewind. That never happened. It sucks though, because in this, like, I'm so used to playing Sega Genesis games that I'm like, you know, I don't want to rewind or like be cheatery. Like, I want to like beat it legit. So like, whenever I boost that rewind, I'm like, Well, sorry, I hit you with that. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, I thought that at first, like, oh boy, I suck at games now. But I realized, like, when I was a kid, there was a lot of times I really sucked at games, and I just pretended like it didn't happen. Like, I just, like, got up and did it again. No. Lost my snail. Yeah. My cousin used to, when we worked at the movie theater, we had a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 machine, and he used to just go in there, and he'd be like, yeah, I get top spot. And he would just, like right before he came to work, he'd be like, did anybody beat my high score? Somebody did. They're dead now. And he would just go in and just wreck the... Yeah, Mortal Kombat 3 was trash. And I agree, MVGK, you don't learn anything if you... JK, you don't learn anything if you rewind. That's for sure. Like, how you can get better at a game if you just keep cheating it? I'll admit that, truthfully, Game Genie was more for, like, like, I bought it to dick around in games. Like, to see what I could. Like, especially Kid Chameleon, because there are some levels that I have no idea how you'd access without without a Game Genie. Oh, excuse my coughing. Yeah. There's some food. Yeah, Battletoads was BS. It doesn't... Like, so, funny story, a long time ago when I worked at GameStop, it was at the height of the joke with the call to reserve Battletoads. So, probably like 5 times a day I'd get people asking to reserve Battletoads. Because that was a meme at the time. It's just like, hey, call GameStop and ask them to reserve Battletoads. And the joke all started by someone saying that they were going to come out with one, a new version of Battletoads, and they weren't, but people just thought it was fucking funny. Yeah, well, let's go up. We hit each other. Nope. There we go. But, so, for the longest time, for, like, probably a year, we would get, like, 5 or 6 calls a day asking for, and BJK, that was not a fail. We meant to do that. It was called, sight gags. But, no. So we get it all the time, and the first thing someone tweeted out right after I saw that there was a trailer for Battletoads was, hey, everybody call GameStop and reserve Battletoads. And I was just like, oh yeah. The one on Nintendo is like the actual NES one is broken as hell. No. And then they had, was it Battletoads Double Dragon, which was just like, ugh. Yeah, that is a point. The SNES one is actually beatable. Whoa, 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 whoa. At least it isn't a death. As I throw myself out. You can take the ham, I don't need it. Oh. Don't worry, because instead of Crash Team Racing, what you can get instead is they have Sonic Team Racing. Which is funny because they've already released a Sonic Team Racing game, so it's almost pointless to... Whenever I think of Crash Team Racing, though, all I think of is the... even though I hate games done quick, the GDC one where they're playing Crash Team Racing and the guy's like, I would really appreciate if you'd stop talking. Because the guy just, like, kept talking while he was playing. That's all right. So what, it's gonna have all the N64 games? I think that's still more games than GameCube ever had, so... Well, the problem... The biggest problem is that people are going to complain because it's going to be like a strange, like, version of, you know, like, you know, some random game, like Legend of Zelda, the re-released version that's like has fixed of certain bugs and stuff, and people will be like, oh, I hate it, it's not the original version, it's the fixed, remaked, re-edited version and stuff. And like, same thing with Super Mario, because there's like 6 different versions of Super Mario, where they re-released it and did bug patching, and there's like the Japanese version and stuff like that, that are all different in some ways. So it really makes me wonder, like, are they just going to release, like, just the North American version? Are they going to be, like, essentially patched versions of the originals? Like, it's kind of a problem, because some fans will just be assholes just to be assholes. Like, a long time ago I had a friend who refused to play anything but like release versions of Super Mario 64. Because he used to... No, like the original, like, because there's a version that came out later. I don't know why, but apparently they did a whole bunch of like patches and bug fixes on like basic stuff. Like preventing people from breaking the game. So certain, like, warp techniques... Okay, guy, seriously, let me stand up without spearing me in the face. No. We're gonna... I don't know why. I keep accidentally pressing A for some unknown reason. Oh, you're a max magic, boy. There we go, boss time. Super magic. A pixelnado. No, oh my god. I keep doing that. No. This game is weird because it has a tendency to throw a boss in the middle of the level and then no boss at the end. It'll just be like a path decision. And then sometimes there'll be like I'm pretty sure like level 6 is literally just like you have a choice of a different boss. But it's just like literally a quick boss battle and that's it. From what I remember. So up or down? Up. Okay, you get back here. Yeah, you can have it. You have less health. Yeah, the mounts in this aren't nearly as powerful as they are in 1. Oh, sorry. I always like the, they actually have a name. The Bizarrians, the little, like, bird-looking guys. Ugh. Yeah. Alright, fuck it. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. That's like the... I always forget the guy's name, but the guy who plays Spike Spiegel on Cowboy Bebop, I always forget his name. He's done... Steve Blum. He's done a million voices in cartoons, animes, video games, all sorts of stuff. Really? Your sword's got some range. Here, I'll let you whack him. It happens. Magic is less of a focus in this game than it is in the first two. Like, you can beat the game without using magic. Like, I mean, they don't even give you that much. Yeah. I hate the auto-scrolling levels in them because they're so slow. Sorry, I was trying to get him in the back because he kept bitch-shotting you. And then he does it to me, like, right after. Running jump kick. Yeah, John DiMaggio does a ton of voices. He's the guy who does Fry and a whole bunch of other people. Now. No, get away. Oh, a lot of people did voices on King of the Hill. Yeah. Yeah, Mike Judge did the voice for Beavis and Butthead and Hank Hill. And actually, he also, in the early versions of Hank Hill's dad, did Cotton. His voice. Yeah. Because Hank Hill is a weird character because Hank Hill is basically a re-licensed version of a character from Beavis and Butthead. So well, no, he's the neighbor, with whatever his name is. Oh, God. Yeah, the one who never remembers that Beavis and Butthead are the ones that destroy his house. I thought they were good, it's just, like, without the music videos, they're not, I don't know, it's not the same. Oh my god, these jumping bitches. Well, they did have a lot of legal trouble with using the music videos, even though it was weird because MTV had license to them, but you know. Yeah. I thought I was gonna hit you the second you spawned in. This bitch, like, won't die. Ugh. Yeah, well, I mean, we're like 3/4 the way through the game, so at this point, this is where enemies just bitch hit you all the time. Technically, if an enemy starts hitting you, you can hit back to block, but it only works like maybe 20% of the time. They just really don't like you. 2, it's just Josh, who I forgot to welcome, and NB. I'm not saying NBJK, it's too long. I'm just gonna say NB. Oh my god. Lots of food. Get you little shits. Right. No. Thank you. I was about to use my magic and goat face just grabbed me. Have some mist. The Panther's magic is like the weakest thing ever. Like, look at that. If you had a really crappy television, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You'd be like, huh. Oh god. Yeah, it's supposed to be like icy mist. Screw it. These guys are annoying anyway. I don't know how icy mist hurts people. I think it would just mildly irritate the enemy. They'd be like, well, this is annoying. Yeah. I mean, granted, people and enemies in this, like, never wear any clothing, so I guess it would hurt them a little more. Sorry. I was trying to get him sandwiched between us. Oh, one's down. Alright, let's try to... Oh. Of course. They're both like 2 hits away. There you go. Yeah, Golden Axe 3 does not have the best music compared to 1. And I think 2 doesn't even have music. It has, like, random music, but it's not, like, consistent like 1 was. Yeah. It is time. Try to hit that damn snail. Ugh. Gang banged. Nope. I thought he was gonna. I thought it literally was gonna spawn in and dude was gonna knock me right off the bridge. trying to get the guys like on your butt. That's alright, I'm on my last continue. Yeah, these guys suck. Because they can actually counter your run and counter your grab. I'm dead. Feel mildly annoyed. I mean, they're hill giants. You think they'd be like, yeah, that's nothing. God damn. And their range. Get him in the corner and hope for the best. Nope. I don't mind 2-on-1, as long as it's not men. I know, I'm waiting for a chance to use it because I was waiting to like get close to doing it and just get knocked to the ground. Yeah, try and jump all you want. I'll do the Golden Axe 1 strategy. Until sudden hammer to the face. I do like the one thing that Golden Axe always did with like the different routes, like how you could kind of like pick and choose which way to go. Well, it's your turn if you want to pick the next game. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you have, like, Gunstar heroes, which is great. Alien Storm is great. It's basically like Mario Party, so it's just a bunch of mini games. Another brawler, but classic. I used to play this game with my cousin, like, non-stop. We tried to beat it, but no. Like most brawlers, you're probably not getting to the end. Yeah, and someone has to be Tails. I mean, that's the problem. You got... Huh? No? Did we do verses? Let's just go back. Let's do this. Let's just, because there should, I guess it somehow picked the verses. There we go. I'll just restart it. Yeah, 'cause it's... Okay, so it's just in the arcade. I thought it was 1 player and 2 player, so yeah. That's weird. There we go. I mean, the nice thing is, pretty much all the characters are the same. I mean, functionally, they're pretty much the same. Yeah. Oh, this one's great. And this game has all the same moves. It's by the same team that made Golden Axe and everything. So you can still do like the runs, run, jump, and shoot, like run and attack. I don't think we can actually hurt each other in this one, though. Yeah, no, we can't. Also, get ready for this shit. Just blow up everything. There's actually bonuses for destroying as much stuff as possible. The music is a weapon. I just... Yeah, every level ends with that. So, well, you can choose not to do it. Well, Konami wants to focus their time on like pachinko, and because they know it makes money, because Nintendo no longer produces pachinko games and Samsung stopped producing pachinko games. Really? Already? So they're kind of like they're kind of they have a almost monopoly. So for them it's like, why should we make video games, you know, when we could just... You died in that mess, yeah. Boss time. No, I think you got hit and then I used the nuke. I know, this game is great. It has a little bit of everything. Truthfully, like, I don't know, like, I always feel like fighting games where you can hurt each other aren't nearly as fun as games like these where it just gets crazy. I just love using the homing laser, and if you have two players using it, it's like broken. You literally can spend the game not doing anything. Just because you can just like sit somewhere safe and just wreck everybody. There it goes. Yeah, I think you can bump it up to like 5 credits, something like that. But that's the way this game runs. We used a Game Shark on this once to get infinite continues. Because, honestly, the continue limit is kind of bullshit for games like these. Like, you want to keep playing and you want to have fun. At least I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones that has none. Has, limited continues. I know, right? That would have been pretty awesome if they found a way to upgrade the game so that way you could have, like, you could play Streets of Rage with 3 players or play this with 4 players. I love that Genesis does, because this game literally came out, like, right before they did the Genesis does what Nintendo don't thing. Yeah, they held it up. Well, they held it up from when they, like, were just about ready to launch the Game Gear until almost SNES. And pretty much just, like, laid into that. And it was just like... I don't know. I do have to get up early tomorrow, but let's see if there's at least, like... That was actually a lot shorter than I expected it to be. I thought we'd at least, like... Because let's see. Yeah. Oh, well, you could finally get your chance to play Toe Jam and Earl 2. No, that game's terrible. Crackdown's terrible. It's like over the head, isometric. You have to like find and plant the bomb, and yeah, it's a thing. That one's special, real special. I mean, the unfortunate part is a lot of these games are pretty bad, but Biohazard Battle is strange. Yeah. This one's a shooter. This game's actually, like, I don't know. It's neat, but I don't know. It's strange. Like, it's not quite R-Type, and it's not quite like a Psygnosis. Like, the weird part is there's a game on TurboGrafx called Deep Blue, and I feel like someone played Deep Blue and was like, yeah, we gotta copy the shit out of this game. Because Deep Blue is very similar to this, except it's crushingly hard. Sega had good drugs. Yeah, there's not too much else, and I've got to check to see if I got lucky, because sometimes I can start, but I might have to wait until after midnight. But I want to see if I can preload Jurassic World, because I have that tomorrow, which I'm excited for. I don't want any of these. Music's a little excited. Yeah. Oof. That's usually about as far as I get anyway. Because this game, I played the arcade version, which was good, but in the arcade version, you can just keep dumping quarters in. So, but I mean, at least they give you 9 credits. That's some shit. Nah. I mean, truthfully, like, I can deal with, like, pick-up play, like, if my cousin comes over, play Golden Axe, or play Streets of Rage, or Toe Jam and Earl, or Gunstar Heroes, like, those are all great things, or Alien Storm. Like, those are all great. Like, Altered Beast 2-player is crap. Like, I'll be honest. No. Yeah, I mean, I beat it once as a kid, and the ending is so unsatisfying that I was like, why? But why? Yeah, there's a dude, LNRA, who I watch, and he played through Super Ghouls and Ghosts on, like, the hardest mode, and went through it twice. Like, to get the key and everything, and, like, beat it 100%. I'm like, that is too much patience. I would never do that. But yeah. The only game that really got me that bad, I'd have to say, is either the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, um, or what is it? It's like Android Assault or something. It was on 32X, and it was a fighting game. And both of those two games are like once you get to a certain level, enemies will just cheap shot you as much as possible. Um, and it's just like in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, you get to a certain point, and you'll just fight an enemy, and they'll just like you block high, and they just hit low. Like the second you put that high block on, they just like hit you low, and you're like, seriously? Yeah. I used to always pick the Triceratops because you could just rush them, or he'd have like the low shoot, so they'd go to jump, and then you could hit him with like the dash, like right after. So you could essentially cheap shot the computer because you just do like the low machine gun, and then you dash at them, and then that would be, two cheap quick hits. Yeah, I truthfully at this point, like all these remake movies, especially Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like they've tried, and it's just some things like are neat but really won't work out. Like I'm sorry, but they just won't work out. Like my thing is the the reboot one. I hated the turtles, but I loved Bebop and Rocksteady, and the other ones I liked the turtles, but I didn't like any of the enemies. So it was like, eh, you know, yeah. Well, Raphael had like what, like 12 lines in the entire movie. Like they they just called random pizzerias and then asked them to do the voiceover over the phone. Are you ordering a pizza or what? It's like, mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you make a CGI movie, and they're like, "Oh God, why don't they use practical effects?" Well, the in other weird, sad news things, like I don't know why. I just saw the trailer for it the other day. They're making another Halloween movie. Like it's like a modern sequel remake of Halloween. Yeah. Like, yeah, like Jamie, like go back to your yogurt. But she like my thing is that it's probably like they weren't going to make another one cuz like Rob Zombie's Halloween movies were enough. Like Halloween is dead. Like get over it. Um and they probably heard that interview with her, and then she probably like just talked to an agent or someone, and then someone just wrote the script in a hotel room overnight, like on cocktail napkins, and they're like, okay, let's go into full production now. Because like honestly, it looks like the same production budget of the new Jeepers Creepers, which like it wasn't like the new Jeepers Creepers wasn't bad, it just wasn't good. I mean, it was the same quality as Jeepers Creepers, but like it's yeah, yeah. But that I don't know what you're talking about. There's only the two movies, but um, like and even the new Tremors, like the Tremors in Africa was really good, but the newest Tremors in like Canada was terrible. I mean, it had its moments, but it's still terrible. Like it's like fucking what's his name? The Son of Mask guy. I can't remember his name. He had a dumb show on. Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy's just like, please, I need to stop eating dog food for a week. Like, please hire me for any movie. He's just like he's never been funny, and honestly, in Tremors, he like he just totally. You can tell he just phoned it in the entire movie. He was just like, come on, let's go do this. Like Burt Gummer's like he's old as fuck, but he's still like giving it his all, even though like it's Tremors. I'm probably gonna log off in a minute. I'm just waiting for two because normally about two I can check the PlayStation Store and see if it's available for download or if I have to wait till midnight tomorrow. And then I'm yeah. I mean, do your thing. I mean, I might just turn off the stream and I might put on Subnautica instead because I've been playing Subnautica. But I don't know. I might just restart Subnautica and do it from the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, I just got to go upstairs and set it up. I figure it's probably for the best because I'm probably going to play for another like 2 hours or something. So I'll do a special Subnautica. Yeah, I pretty much booked out like a week of Jurassic Park Evolution or Jurassic World Evolution because I want to build some dinosaurs. But yeah, for that, I'm probably not gonna do much else. But I'm gonna hop up, so I'm gonna continue the stream in a minute. So I will see you guys in a moment if you decide to come back.